live and in color. All right, let me go on my Facebook on the computer and share the live.
Marco, where's your cat, Marco?
Huh?
Where's your cat?
With your hat, bro.
I didn't get the memo.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all. Hey, remember y'all got mad at me last time because I wasn't wearing it.
Touche.
Mira.
Hey,
Well, in an unexpected turn of events, my wife did a solid today.
all right, let's see. All right, let me see. I think we're live. Let me
Try to put this the most professional I can.
No, man. You're shooting fan, bro.
All right.
Did I look like I'm in the rest? Oh.
All right. All right, good. It's showing we got 2 viewers.
We're already live.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? Yeah, we are already live. It's live at 5.
So,
What up?
That's
What
right.
up?
We are live. Live. Let's see. All right. Let me make sure that I'm live on my personal page here. So I got my computer pulled up.
Hey, Rob, can you share it on the page?
Yeah.
Because I'm on my phone, obviously.
And let's see.
There's a way that I can block whatever is behind me.
Probably some kind of video thing. Who knows?
All right. Let's see.
I'm hearing background stuff. I don't know from who, but yeah, it's kind of like background noise. I don't know if it's the echo of the stream or what, but I don't know.
I
I
don't
think
know.
it's rough.
Possibly my children.
All right. Let's see. Edit audience. All right. So I got y'all's Facebook scrolling at the bottom there so people can look it up. And let me change my viewership on this one.
Well, for whoever's watching, how y'all doing? What is up? We are in here.
How's everybody doing? So this is the Christian Rock Band Reborn, and I've been jamming your music here lately, and I love it.
Yeah.
And so let's see. All right, save. All right, let me pull this up right here. Make sure that it's stupid how, like, on my ministry page, it's public, of course. And then when I go live through StreamYard, it automatically makes my personal page where only I can see it, which is dumb. So I have to go in there because a lot of times I'll forget and I'll be live and won't nobody be watching my video from that end, and that's because they got it to where it's set only I can see it. So I have to go in there and change it.
Yeah.
All right, so there's the YouTube, so everybody can go to that YouTube, hit the subscribe button, like and share, and then also when you hit the subscribe on YouTube, you can do it on Coon Hunters Outdoors Ministries YouTube also, but you click the bell and click receive all, and you'll get notifications every time they post a video.
Yep.
All right, and then also let me go in here and there's the YouTube scrolling at the bottom there. So, all right, so we got 4 people in here. Everybody share this out. Let's get 10 people in here. It'd be super
Right
awesome.
now. If we get 10 people right now, I'll give away a free t-shirt to one of the viewers.
Oh, okay. There you go. I like that. That's cool as grits right there. So we got 5. Let's get 10 people. You heard it here. He's going to do a t-shirt. So
share the stream right now, and when we get 10 people, we'll give a t-shirt to one of those 10 people. I don't know how we can see who's viewing, but
well,
matter of fact, if you're in here, they can comment, right? They can comment on the live stream. So comment if you're in here, so we know you might win.
Yes. So comment to win. So we did have 6. We got 5. So okay.
Hopefully you'll get your T-shirt because I still haven't gotten mine. And I've been in the band for 3 years.
This guy.
He said I got the Debo one at the next show.
I tell him give me the shirt, man, so we could print one. I ain't received my shirt from you, son.
So tell everybody watching who y'all are, where y'all from, your history or your band.
Yeah.
All right.
My name's Jeff. Um, my name is Ryan. I am the frontman, lead singer for the band Reborn. We are all from San Antonio, Texas, so that's fun given. Uh, been doing this for about 4 years, I think. Almost, Marco. Four
Yeah,
years. Something like that.
yeah, just about.
So, yeah, man, we've been rocking and having fun and doing what God's called us to do. Amen.
All right,
All right.
praising Jesus for 4 years.
Yeah,
My name's Rob. Rob T. And I have been in the band now. I think I'm coming up to the 3-year mark of being in
Yeah.
Reborn. I am the drummer. I have actually been serving God in music ministry for a very long time. I am the oldest member in the band. You stop, bro. um, but yeah, I've been serving God since I was probably about 11 years old when I started playing drums. I'm 49 now, so it's been a long time. Uh, served all over, all different kinds of music. I've been in the rock scene for many years. Had my own metal band for a while called Godspell. Always, everything I've always done is always glorified the Lord. Everything I do is about Jesus. I will never do anything that's not about Jesus because He is the reason I am here. He is the reason why I'm breathing, and I mean that literally. I mean, He's the reason why I do what I do when it comes to music. There's nothing more fulfilling than serving God and seeing God change lives. And that's why we all do what we do. As Ryan mentioned, we're all from the San Antonio area. The guys are from San Antonio itself. I actually live outside of San Antonio, a small town called Seguin. Um, but yeah, I love what I do. I love rocking out for the Lord. And that's why I do what I do. Marco?
Polo.
That's what I was about to say.
All right. I'm Marco. I'm the lead guitar of the band. The founder of the band. This band started. Well, we started getting together to jam right around 2019, right around the summertime, and it wasn't until about 2020, almost right in the middle of the pandemic, really. Was when everything kind of just started as far as Reborn, original material, things like that. But yeah, I've had the name for a number of years already. I think just about maybe 20 years. Yeah. Anyway, so I've been in music my whole life. Similar story to Rob. You know, we can both say we've been in music ministry a long time since childhood, really. I grew up in my dad's music group. I was his drummer for a number of years, and later on, I picked up other instruments. I picked up guitar, picked up bass, all the other good stuff. Um, but yeah, you know, I've been in music ministry a long time, and I love it. I just can't imagine doing anything else really. But yeah, definitely happy to be here. That's for sure. With the guys in Reborn, yeah, to kind of um, just to kind of say, you know,
Awesome.
I definitely appreciate the guys in the band and the fact that everybody brings something to the table. You know, that's definitely what we're about. We're definitely about the ministry. We love what we do musically. We love what we do ministry wise. We're all here for uh, we're all here for simply one thing, to glorify Jesus. So that's really all. That's all we're here for. You know. But yeah. So I'm rambling at this point,
Oh, that's
but
all
yeah,
right.
that's us.
Let's see. I'm fixing to pin y'all's band page. Let's see. All right. Go like there. Let's see. All right. Let me paste. All right, so there is that. Jason
Bam.
Katz in the building. What's up, Jason? So Jason is the owner of Quake Radio, who I work with, Christian radio station.
What's up,
All right, so
Jason?
Bam.
there.
What's up, brother?
All right, so Jason, I'm glad you commented. We need 10 people in here. They're gonna do a shirt giveaway if we get 10 people in here, but have to have 10 people in here. So everybody share this. Tag your grandma, your auntie, your uncle, your redneck mother from another brother. Just tag everybody.
I love it.
Tag your long lost uncle you ain't talked to in years, but tell him he needs to hear Jesus. You know.
Come on.
All right. So now let me. I got that highlighted. So now let me actually pin it. All right. So now it is pinned on Coon Hunters Outdoors Ministries. All right. Great. So here's a question for y'all.
Okay.
Um, what do you call Jesus working out?
What do you call Jesus working out?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
I have no idea.
You mean like
I don't know.
physically,
Jehovah
like
Fitness.
Was that
real
Jehovah
carpenter? No.
Fitness.
Jehovah Fitness? Wow. Wow.
So can you imagine this? Like if I ever get rich one day, I'm gonna have a gym. It's gonna be called Jehovah Fitness. And I'm gonna have a picture of Jesus in the background deadlifting barbells.
Yes.
Wow.
That'd be good. I would
That'd be the most
totally
epic gym because ain't nobody done it or we'd have heard about it by now. So
do it.
Wow. Okay. I like it.
Well, I hope nobody takes your credit, man, because now they're gonna hear it.
yeah,
Right?
exactly,
Right?
exactly. I shouldn't have said nothing. All right, so on YouTube also. So do y'all have any shows for this year?
Oh, we
Yeah,
got plenty.
we got
Get him,
some
Rob.
um we got some coming up in just a couple of weeks actually here in San Antonio. We're gonna be at I'm looking it up right now so I can give you the correct dates. So if you're
The Amp.
in the San Antonio area, yes, we're gonna be at the Amp Room on July 19th here in San Antonio. And then there's an event we're doing in August. We're doing several shows because we just had some new shows added for August. I just haven't put them up on the list yet. Do you remember what the other ones are before I get to the one on the 31st?
Um, August. I don't know what the date is. What's the second week of August?
Second week of August, we're looking at is the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th.
Okay, week
Week
after that.
So the 17th.
Yes, the 17th. Man, I don't even remember what show that is for. Will it be
Yeah, I do know that we're doing something called the Break the Silence. Aren't we
on
doing
Thursday?
the Ample one? Is the one we're doing with Saving Jackie and uh,
Yeah, Victoria and Warriors of Light.
yeah, and
Oh, that's gonna be a good show.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, we're excited about that one. And then I know we got Rockin' the River in Arkansas that is going to be coming up in October. Um,
Yep.
Possibly some other stuff in October out of state. I don't think we don't have the details yet to announce it, but
I know August 24th we're gonna be in San Marcos with
yes,
Cannibalistic
yes,
and everybody and their grandma from San Antonio.
yeah. We're doing the
So
seven. What is it called? The 777 Rock Fest or something like that.
yep,
Yeah,
yep.
that one just got put together. I'm looking forward to that one too because we got some label mates that are going to perform on that one. So we're pretty excited about that. So we got a few shows lined up, and we're still adding dates. We got people still calling, interested, wanting to hear Reborn live. So if you want to hear us live, hey, hit us up. We're ready to go out to your town, wherever it may be. You bring us out. We'll bring you the gospel of Jesus Christ and
Right.
rock it so we know how.
All right, so Jason asked a question. Have y'all played with Saving Jackie out of San Antonio?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We
yes.
played with them multiple times and love them. Jenny, Anthony, love you guys, man. If y'all are watching.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Great, great,
Wow, that's
great
awesome.
group of guys and girls.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can
I think
barely
the
hear
last
you
time.
guys. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, he's asking. We got asked if we've ever played with Saving Jackie. The
Yeah,
last
say
time.
I play with Anthony and the drummer. We jam with another band and our producer. What's it? Tabron,
Oh yeah.
and it's called For the Sun. I jammed with them for a while, but they didn't pick me up. So, but I'm not hurt. I still love them.
Yeah, the last time we played with Saving Jackie was last year at Rock and the River, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh
that's
Kind
man,
of
cool.
up
that was
and
the last
coming.
time we shared. Yeah, that was the last
So,
time we shared the stage. So
if anybody's got any questions, y'all leave them in the comment section. If you got any prayer requests, leave them in the comment section. And don't forget, we
definitely.
got 5 people in here. Let's get 10 people in here. They're gonna do a shirt giveaway.
If not, brother, we're just gonna send you the shirt.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So
All right.
now, don't downplay the goal though.
That's funny.
So, how did you hear
So,
about us, Jared?
so Aaron Hobbs, and I've been listening to his music for a little while now. So I work with Quake Radio, which is Quake stands for King Without a Crown every day, and I listen to a lot of Christian music, and so I've been listening to there's an Alabama radio station I've been listening to since 2015 called Revocation Radio, and they play Christian rock, Christian hip hop, and I started hearing Aaron's music on there, and of course Aaron Michaels is his artist name, and then and then I listen to ChristianRock.net. They play his music, and then of course Quake Radio, and I work with Quake now as a marketing director. So I found out about you guys through him, and been following you for a little while now, a little over a year now, and love the music, especially. So I'm gonna play a song here. I want
Oh man.
everybody, I want everybody watching to tell me what you think of this song. But I got it. Let's see. Let me find it. New song, and it's cool thing about StreamYard is you can play songs. So, all right. So this is. Let me make sure I got this right. All right. It won't let me. Okay. Let me just hit play. All right. So y'all know this one.
War Within.
That's right. That's it.
I think I've heard this before.
I love it. I hear my kids in the living room too.
A little side note about that song. Is that the last one I recorded before my son's birth?
Nice.
Ryan, you sound so good.
Yeah.
How many takes, Ryan? Look like 10 takes. Hey, Marco.
Marco, I've been done on the lead guitar.
It's the air guitar,
That's a fire
motherfucker.
guitar solo.
Don't worry, Marco. They're gonna stop. The cops are not gonna stop you.
Yeah.
Wow, what a great song. That's The War Within. And it's got over 1,000 views on just the song alone on YouTube, which is awesome. All right, let me stop it. Boom.
Oh, somebody said in the comments, Merry Christmas.
Adam.
Adam, Merry Christmas, bro.
Boy, Adam, you too fresh out of Happy Meal, son.
It's beginning to
Oh,
look a lot like Christmas.
hey, I believe y'all could do some Christmas songs and rock out and still be awesome.
Well, thank you.
So talk about that song, "The War Within," and what it's about.
Ryan.
Yeah, man. So the war within is pretty much it's about the war that we all face. Even as Christians, right? We go through this battle with our minds. When it comes to the world and dealing with trials and tribulations and dealing with things that a lot of people are like, you're Christian, you shouldn't go through that. It's it's hard, and we go through these things like depression. People deal with anxiety. People deal with suicidal thoughts. Um, these battles that we all face, even as being Christian. The number one thing that we know for a fact is that with God we can get through all those things, and that's what the song is about. It's about the war that goes on within our minds, but knowing that with God we can get through all that. I say I'm taking all my sin and I'm giving you my life. When we do that, that's when our lives change. That's when we become new in Christ, and that's when that war starts to become a little bit easier because we know that with Christ we can ask Him to help us. We can ask Him to guide us, no matter what it is that we're going through.
Yeah,
Wow, that's awesome.
the thing you're gonna find with Reborn with our music is basically that there's a lot of Christian bands out there, as you know, a lot of Christian rock bands, great bands, great bunch of guys. I mean, we have a lot of friends within the industry that we know and we love, and everyone's got their own kind of niche that they have. Chaotic Resemblance, for example, when their songs they're talking directly about Jesus, they're talking about things in the Word, which is awesome. With Reborn, we like to put in our personal experiences, right? Because we feel that that's going to be very relevant to those, especially those that don't know Christ, that deal with mental health issues, that deal with emotional issues, and we want these people to understand that they're not alone and that God has not forgotten them. And
Yeah.
so songs that we have, "Ready to Fly" is one that comes to mind. That one Ryan wrote because he's a suicide survivor. 3 different times he attempted, to kill himself, and it didn't happen. And he was able to share this experience through the music, and because we know there's a bunch of people out there that go through these issues as well. But the difference is when you go through these issues with Christ, there's hope through your pain. There's hope through your circumstance. And that's what we want to make sure that we're projecting in our music. Even as we're writing new music, that's one thing that we put in the focus. I know myself personally, I'm going through things. All of us in the band currently at this time are going through something because of what the enemy's attacking us with, or just circumstances that life brings to the table, and we're taking those experiences, putting them in our music, and also putting in there how Christ is bringing us through. Because as the word
Yep.
says in the book of Romans, I think it's chapter 5, it talks about having that perseverance, how it develops character, and how character, breeds just a growth in your Christian walk. And so that's
Yeah.
definitely what these songs talk about. And the answer is always going to be Christ. We always are going to point everybody to Christ. If you go to counseling and do things like that, that's great. More power to you. Definitely, if you feel like you need it, go for it. If you have to go to the doctor and get some kind of medication, hey, we're not speaking against that. But what we're saying is the answer for all of these issues is always, always going to be Jesus. Bottom line.
Amen. I like what my buddy Adam says. He says, I never knew how to deal with anxiety until I gave it all to
There you go.
Yeah.
Amen.
God. Because without God, we got nothing. And
Right.
I encourage anybody, if somebody's watching and don't know Jesus as your Lord and Savior, like use these guys as a testimony that if they can do it, you can do it, but you got to give it to God. And like
Amen.
even I've got several stories I could share that of how awesome God works and how He provides. Like for instance, and I've shared this story dozens of times. I know Adam's heard me say it, but I figured since you guys hadn't, I'd reshare it. So I'm an announcer at a dirt track here in South Alabama, and one night, my buddy Jamie Mazingo, he races in two different late model classes up there. And so we get done one night of racing, and we go to the next town over, which is Bruton, Alabama, and he loves to go to Whataburger and eat. So they all go to Whataburger, and so I still hadn't left yet. And so his dad, Mr. Ike, calls me and says, "Hey, Jared, where you at?" I said, well, I'm finna head to Whataburger. I'm fixing to leave the track. He said, all right. And so Adam says, the counsel of God is what we need more and more of. We need God more than ever in this world we live in. Amen. So,
Amen.
so I'm leaving. I stop at a gas station because I don't eat fast food because I got type 2 diabetes. So I had to watch what I eat. So I stop at a
Okay.
gas station, get done, leave, and go meet them there while they're eating. And we leave. Well, right outside of the town of Bruton, it's out in the country, but there's a 2-lane road right as you leaving Bruton, and it stays 2-lane for about maybe a mile, if that, and then the other lane goes into this one. So I knew that Jamie didn't like nobody riding behind him when he was leaving the racetrack because he's got a big diesel truck with a big race car trailer behind it with a race car, and then he's got his dad in there, and then our friend Cuz in there. So I pass him, and I pass him, and I pass him and set my cruise to 60. And so as soon as I pass him, not even a minute later, I seen 2 deer on the side of the road, and they run out the road, and I slam on brakes. And when I did,
Man.
I smoked one of those deer. I'm talking about run smooth over that deer, pow. And so I pull over on the side of the road, and I see Jamie go past me, and then he pulls over and says, "Hey man, you all right?" I said, "Man, I just smoked this deer." Now he's on down the road a little ways. I seen this little red pickup truck, like a 1990 something body style Toyota pickup. Guy pulls up, pulls over, and he asked me a question. And I was sitting there looking for pieces of my truck in the road, and I was all flipping out because I love my truck. Me and my truck's like, and so this old redneck boy comes up to me and says, he asked me a question, and I don't remember what he asked me. But the second question he asked me was, he said, "Hey man, you want this deer?" And I said, "No, I don't want this. I don't want this deer." And then he sees my buddy Jamie up the road walking towards me with a light. He says, "Hey, you reckon he wants this deer?" And I said, "No, he don't want this deer." And he didn't know he didn't know he was friends of mine. He just thought it was some random person that wanted the deer. And so I told him, I said, "No." And so I'm sitting there looking for pieces, and Jamie walks up, and this guy, he says, "Hey," he asked me, he said, "Hey, you got a flashlight?" I said, "No, but my phone went flying somewhere in my truck. I gotta find my phone." And then when Jamie walks up, he asked again, "Say, hey, y'all got a flashlight?" By that time, I was like, no, I ain't got a phone. I mean, I ain't got a flashlight. I'm looking for my phone. And so Jamie had a little headlamp. He helps him find the deer, and the guy says, he asked Jamie. He said, "You want this deer?" He said, "No, buddy, you have him." He said, "All right." And he said, "Well, can y'all help me load him up?" I was like, "Golly!" And so Jamie says, "Well, let me grab this end because the other end's bloody. I don't want to get blood in my truck." The guy said, "All right." So he helped him load the deer, and the guy thanked him. And now, mind you, this is at like 1 o'clock in the morning, pretty close to it. And he says, "You know what? I'm gonna call my uncle and see if he wants this deer." Now he calls him at like 12:45 in the morning and says, "Hey, you want this deer?" And apparently he did. He hangs up, so he thanks us for helping him load the deer, and then he pulls off just as happy as he could be. And so then on my way home, luckily I was able to drive my truck home, and on my way home, I almost hit some hogs in the road. Well, thankfully, didn't hit them. And so, so I got to thinking about it a day or two later. I had made a post about it, or made a post about hitting the deer that night. Well, the next day I made a post about it, and this lady named Miss Deborah, she commented and she said, she said, "You know what? I think that was supposed to happen." And I got to thinking about it. I said, "You know what? I think it was because I was supposed to pass him and hit that deer instead of him hitting the deer. Because if
Yeah.
he would have hit the deer, it was three guys in that truck, big old Ford diesel truck with a race car and a race car in it. If they would have hit that deer, it could have been bad. It could have killed somebody." And
Mhm.
so, and then something else to think about too. It was either Jamie or somebody told me this. I can't remember who it was, but they said, "You know what? Maybe, maybe, it may have been Adam that told me this. I think it was Adam. Said, said maybe that guy." And the guy told me, he said, "I don't need this deer." He said, "I already got one that was 175 pounds." And then, but maybe because he didn't need it, but maybe his uncle did, so he fed somebody with that deer. For all I know, and to this day, I really do believe that was the hand of God. Me, me hitting that deer instead of him hitting it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I use that testimony from now on because I really do believe that was supposed to happen because everything happens for a reason.
Yeah. Definitely.
um,
I don't
yeah,
believe in in casualties. Everything is it comes for a purpose. Uh, but let me tell you something. You're dangerous to the wildlife. So
I hit a
hey,
deer
look,
once, and I asked him for his insurance, but he took off on me, man. Hit and run.
look. So I tell people, I said I like eating deer meat. I like smoked deer meat, but I don't want to smoke them that way.
That's a good one.
And look,
nobody
I
does.
hit I hit that deer so hard. It's a wonder the deer was any good fit to eat. But hey, he took him, and
Mm.
for all I know, his uncle ate the deer. So
There you go.
Hey, instead of a whole steak, they have full deer, man. Don't worry about it. It's already shredded.
yeah, it's
There
already
you
shredded.
go.
So do y'all eat deer meat?
It's hard
I've
to
eaten a
find.
little bit.
I eat the jerky. You can find jerky in the gas stations.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Every once in a while, somebody has some or something. I'm eating it. Uh, I'm eating it. It's good.
Oh, I love smoked deer sausage. I don't deer hunt like I used to, but I love eating it. I could eat smoked deer sausage every day.
I don't even hunt, but I'll eat it.
Hey, look, it tastes so good, make you want to slap your grandma.
Right.
All right, so we got 8 viewers. We get 10 viewers here. The band is giving away a shirt, but you
Come
have
on,
to
bring them
comment.
in.
You have to comment to win. You can't just sit there and not say nothing. So you have to
Tell us where
comment.
you're
Let us
from
know
or
you.
something, you know? There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we're almost there. Two more. Let's get it. And
Yes, sir.
if y'all ever do a show in South Alabama, I'm there.
All right, that's the plan, man. Hey, if you know any churches over there in Alabama, let us know. We'll come
Oh,
down.
yes.
I'm
I
pretty
was.
sure Tricor would jump because they're nearby.
Yeah, yeah, we got our friends in Tricord, man. They live in Georgia, so I'm sure if we wanted to do something, we got people that'll come with us. So you let us
Oh,
know,
that'd be
man.
great. Well,
Yeah.
look,
And a big
I
shout
can
out
get you.
to Chris and Overtone. They're from a lot from Georgia too. And actually, I was really
Yeah.
impressed with their music. I really like it.
Yeah.
That's great. Yes, they're good too. So, I'll send y'all some contact information.
Sweet. Sounds
Some
good, man.
churches. Cause I live in Clark County. Actually, the little town I live in is a little redneck town called Grove Hill. We got like 1,400 people live here. But hey, that's still a lot of people that live here that don't know
I was
Jesus.
gonna say that's enough to talk to and let them know about God. So.
That's right.
This
So
is a
what
big
is it?
question. Did they have a diner nearby?
How about what now?
In that little town, do they have a diner?
Yes, they do. They have
Oh, we
a
need to go there.
We're
oh
there.
they have a Mexican restaurant here, and then they have a place um called the Courthouse Square Deli. You can go there for lunch, and they get all. It's right by the courthouse, so they get a lot of traffic there. It's a good place to eat.
All right.
Sounds like a
Yes,
road
sir.
trip.
Call us, church.
So
Yes,
what is?
sir.
Let's see. Jason says check out Kelly with Loxley Barn Ministries. That's right.
Okay. Okay.
So Kelly that runs Loxley Barn Ministries. I'm glad you posted that, Jason. So yeah, he's in Loxley, Alabama, which is uh an hour and 45 from me, which is one of the racetracks I go to is right in the area. So he's got a ministry called Loxley Barn Ministries, and I'll get y'all in contact with him. See about
Yeah.
doing some shows there. That'd be cool because he actually works with us at Quake Radio.
Well, I love racing, man. So I'd love to hop and see some races too while we're down there or something. You know.
Oh yes, and look, I can even so the racetrack I work for is called Tri County Speedway, and it's in the other direction, but it's an hour and 18 minutes from my house. And
Okay.
the cool thing about this racetrack is the family that owns it. It's the Day family, and they're Christians. So they let me say the prayer before the race because I'm the announcer, which is
Wow.
cool. And then I get to play Christian music, so I play a lot of Christian music on
Nice.
the air through the speaker system. I play, of course, I have to play country music too, but I play
Yeah,
country and a lot of
yeah.
Christian rock music, and then I play a little bit of Christian rap music, and then so they don't mind that I talk about Jesus, and they
That's
always
awesome.
put Jesus first, and then one cool thing is they have a Bible verse on the back of their tickets they were giving away, the free tickets they give away. They have Bible verse on the
That's
back, which is
awesome.
cool,
Wow. Definitely.
and that's just unheard of for
Yeah.
a racetrack. I mean, which I mean, I know there's several good racetracks, but just as far as like ones that put God first in everything they do, and it's Jesus, 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 everything. That's the
Yeah.
one.
That's awesome.
And people denies that there's a revival in the world
Come on.
Yeah,
happening right now in a track near
Yeah.
you.
it that's right.
Yeah. Amen.
And
Man.
eventually, so do y'all know the guys at Makor?
I've heard of them.
So Joshua Redding is the lead singer. So I'm talking with Makor, and they're gonna get back with me, and maybe we can get with you guys, and I'll talk with
You
Aaron
know?
too. So I'm trying to get a Christian rock concert at the racetrack up there at Tri County, and I
Nice.
Right on.
I don't so I don't know how it's gonna work out. I'm gonna leave it in God's hands, but I'm gonna try to get the ball rolling. And so
Yeah.
as long as the days get a price quote and all that, and we see we can work it out. Maybe you can do it like one night at intermission, or do it before a race and get a bunch of people to come in. Uh,
Yeah.
Something because there's gonna be a lot of people there at the racetrack anyways for the
Let's
race,
do
and
it.
there's a lot of lost people that go to these racetracks.
Yeah. Let's do it. That sounds like fun, man. Right up our alley, Rafa. We like racing.
Oh heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Because we run 5 classes of dirt cars, and because we're a dirt track, and then so a lot of times we get done 10:30. sometimes if we have a bunch of cars, we get done at 12 at night. But it's all in fun, and so now I can add the War Within. I'm gonna add that to my playlist. That way I can play it at the racetrack.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I want to make sure and get y'all promoted on there. So
Thank you. Thank you.
no problem. So have y'all got any big shows coming up?
Nothing major. That's like huge for us, but the ones we do have, they're awesome, man. We're playing with some real good bands. I think the big one would probably be Rockin' the River. That's in Arkansas.
That one at the Amp Room's pretty big.
Yeah, the Amp Room is pretty awesome. That's gonna be here in San Antonio.
The Ragnar's, we just got put together.
Yep, August 24th at Ragnar's in the compound in San Marcos. Now it's called Ragnar's Comedy Club, I believe. So that one's gonna be sick, man. We got a lot of cool, awesome Christian bands that are gonna
Oh,
be
I can
there.
tell jokes.
We
What's
have to
that?
pop a joke from time to time, baby.
Yeah, you're gonna have to write me something because I'm horrible with jokes.
I'm gonna tell his Jehovah Fitness joke.
Oh, that's a good
Oh
one.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Do that. That's epic.
Yep.
Um. So another question is, what would be one Christian rock band that all of them out there that y'all would want to work with? The dream band of dream bands. Do a
Striper.
song
Red.
with Striper. Yes,
Come on,
that is.
Red.
Oh, two of my favorite bands of all time.
Maybe
Yes. Oh, POD.
Marco.
Uh,
Yes. So Striper,
Striper and
my
Newsboys. Yeah, don't
oh,
judge.
the
Ooh,
Newsboys are my other favorite.
Newsboys.
So
I
you
think we
speak
should
my
be touched.
language. So I've seen the Newsboy. I'm such a big Newsboys fan. I've seen them 10 times in concert,
I've only
and
seen them once. Great.
oh,
I see the new lineup with Michael Tate, and then I saw the United show. Actually, the United show it brought me back to my youth, bro.
oh
Yeah,
look,
same.
yes. So one of the times I saw them because I've seen every lineup of the Newsboys except for I can't remember what their lineup was in the '80s, but like I saw the Love Liberty Disco Tour. I saw Peter
Mhm.
Furler and of course Phil Joel, the original lineup. Then I saw Michael Tate several times. Then I saw the new United lineup, which is you know Phil Joel and then Peter Furler come back. And then I bought the album. Well, now they've got Adam Ag, who used to be was it not 10th Avenue North, but what was the other band? Oh,
So, the guy from Tricord told me the name, but
I don't, yeah,
golly,
I don't
his
know.
um he did the song "Move" that was so famous. Anyways, so
Was it
his
Audio
band disbanded.
Adrenaline?
What now?
No, it wasn't Audio Adrenaline, was it?
Yes, yes, I think it was Audio Adrenaline. So he was the lead
Yeah.
singer of Audio Adrenaline, and then they broke up or whatever reason, and now and he's best friends with Michael Tate and the guys at Newsboys, anyways. So now they've brought him on to the band, and he basically
Wow.
took Phil Joel's place. And
Wow.
I met Adam Ag, and I ain't gonna lie, when I meet people, especially guys like you, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of nerd out. I was like, oh my gosh, this is Adam Ag. So he opened up for the Newsboys, and whenever he opened up for him, like before he opened, I got his autograph and he signed a shirt, and I bought his debut album, his solo album, and not even like 2 years later, he's joined the Newsboys full time. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool because he's a phenomenal
Yeah.
singer.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then I saw Striper. So Striper is of course my favorite band of all time. And if it wasn't for Striper, I wouldn't have this verse here. This is my shirt. You can't really
that's
see
where
it, but it's
everything started, man.
Isaiah 53:5 King James. And
I
so,
saw Striper. I saw Striper 3 weeks before the pandemic, dude.
oh really? Oh
And
man.
the Vibes, aka Rock Box, and they play an amazing set. And all of a sudden, 3 weeks after, bam, everything got shut down.
Yeah.
Oh man, that stupid China virus, man, it killed a lot of things,
Yeah, it
and
did.
it killed all the shows. And like speaking of shows, so this is how awesome God works. So right after the China virus hit, it was going pretty bad. It was pretty rampant. Well, there wasn't a single band in the world touring, doing music. All these bands were shut down. They were being forced to shut
Hmm.
down. Some bands were scared, whatever the case was. Well, there was three bands in the whole entire world that were touring. It was all Christian bands. It was Seventh Day Slumber. It was Relent, and it was the Protest.
Yeah.
And I'm on the Seventh Day Slumber street team. And so Joseph Rojas, y'all know him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So he's super super cool. And so like they got up on stage and he talked about how out of all these bands, like even all the mainstream artists like Linkin Park, all these big name bands back then, Eminem, none of those bands were touring. But
Yeah.
because of how awesome God is, three Christian bands were touring and they were telling people about Jesus. And when I seen them at that show, it was so awesome because everybody had been beat up and just the virus had just beat everybody up. The whole economy went to crap and everybody was suffering.
Yeah.
Well, they got to hear Jesus through this music, and it really helped people with what they're going through.
Got to
Yeah.
a couple of years ago. We played with uh, us recording.
Everybody's there. If you say the virus name, and my shot just turned off.
I think that's what happened to Rob, man.
That's funny.
I think you violated the chat's policy.
Oh man,
Violated the terms and conditions. That's it.
Yeah.
The
Do not mention
algorithm just
the.
went down.
Do not mention that name again because we shut you out. We're gonna shut you down.
Muskrat, what's up, bro?
So,
Lacey
dude.
Muskrat
Motivator.
in the chat.
Wow, that is cool. I'm glad you said that. I sure didn't know that. That is awesome. So that's another band.
What's up, Muskrat?
That is cool. Oh, we
Yeah.
got 8 people. We get 10 people in here. The band's gonna do a shirt giveaway, but we have to have 10, and you have to participate. You got to comment. If you don't comment, I'm sorry, you ain't gonna win.
We don't know where you at. We don't know where you from.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Y'all let us know what state and city you're watching from.
Man, that's cool.
Well, we know Muskrat's in San Antonio.
Yeah.
That's
Is
awesome.
it considered San Antonio though?
Yeah, where's he from again?
I think it's not Bernie. It's not Bernie. Uh,
Valverde. It's from Valverde.
Valverde. There you go. I knew it was a B.
Nearby San Antonio metropolitan area, so it's
Yeah.
close enough.
Yeah. Close enough. You'll be alright. Yep,
Bull Verde. Okay,
that's it. That's where he's from.
that is awesome.
Yeah, yeah, I love that
So,
guy, man. He was
Valverde
posted
is
up.
like 30 minutes north of San Antonio downtown.
Yep.
nice.
What were you saying, Ryan?
Oh, saying shout out to Muskrat, man, because he was supposed to be helping us out. At one point when Rob went through his surgery and stuff, he was going to be helping us out on drugs. So love that brother, man. Shout out to Muskrat.
Yeah, I'm King Surgery. 2 surgeries in a month. What the heck?
Yes. Please don't do another one, bro. Please.
Wow.
We
Yeah,
need you, Rob.
having surgery is no fun.
No, it's not. I'm still recovering from my eye surgery, but praise God, I can see a lot better.
Wow. Well, so okay. So speaking of surgeries, so here's a story for y'all. So I tell this story a lot on my show. So my dad, me and my dad's like this. We do everything together. And so several years ago, he had a job where he was working out of town, and he was working in Louisiana and living in Texas. And he worked for the chemical company that my oldest brother Mari used to work for. And so he was down there one day, and um he was at a massage parlor, and he had a heart attack. And so he was in a massage parlor and told this lady at the massage place, he said, "Hey, I don't feel good. I gotta go. I gotta go." So he gets his stuff and starts going to the hospital. And so on his way there, he calls his friend Harold McGowan, and he calls Harold and said, "Hey, meet me at the hospital, so and so hospital." So Harold met him there, and Harold got there 5 minutes later. And when he got there, he seen my dad slumped over in front of the nurses, and he
Mm.
just had the Widowmaker, which is the worst heart attack in the world.
Yeah.
And so they brought him back. My oldest brother Maury lives out there near Houston, so Maury got out there first, and so his heart was beating at less than 10%. And
Wow.
a normal person's heart is supposed to beat at 72%. If it beats more than that, that's not good. If it beats less than that, it's not good. And so the foreign doctor that saved my dad, he told Maury, he said, "I felt like God told me to go do the surgery on the left side." He said, "Generally, they do the surgery on the right side because that's where the blockage is." Well, he said he listened to what God said and he went in on the left side. That's where the blockage was. And it turns
Wow.
out his right artery was born on his left side and his left artery was born on his right side.
Oh, they got the
And
inverter heart.
yes, and they said it's rare. It's not the rarest thing they've ever seen, but it was pretty rare
No,
what it
it
sounded
happens.
like.
Yeah.
And then he said that the next day, by a miracle of God, it was his heart was beating at 45% and went from
Amen.
10 to 45. And so I made a post on Facebook and I tagged my dad, and I had all kinds of people comment praying. And some lady, I don't know who she was, but it was somebody on his friends list that commented, and she said because you believed. And I said, "What are you talking about?" Because I replied to her, I said, "What are you talking about?" She said, "Because you believe that prayer works, then it works."
Yeah.
So
Amen.
so you
Mm.
have to if you pray for something, you have to believe that prayer works. Because if not, what are you praying
That is.
for? If you don't believe it works.
Come on.
So I use that story from now on, and then he's gone through several things since then. Like they had to shock his heart back in rhythm, and then he provided more miracles and got his heart shocked back in rhythm and beating in rhythm, and now he's good to go. 70 something years old, and
Amen.
uh, so I'm very thankful that God provided and He answered prayers. So if He can do that for my dad, whatever you're going through, all you gotta do is believe that prayer works and say that prayer, and then He'll answer
Yep.
it.
Amen.
And it's on His timing, not ours.
Yep.
Because so many times we as people, and I know somebody like this that tries to rush God. Well, I'm
Yeah.
not getting any. I'm not getting any younger. I'm getting too old. I said, whoa, 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 slow your roll, homie. I said the guy that invented KFC didn't get rich or a millionaire until he was in his
And
50s. I
he
said
was
it's
in
on
the
God.
50s, yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
on
he
God's
failed a
timing.
lot before he got rich.
See, there you go. And so you have to keep praying and keep praying because it's on God's timing. He's not a magic genie in a bottle. We can't rub the lamp and say, "Abracadabra, can you help me with this?" Because so many times we get blocked from stuff that we think is good. We think, say it's a job, and we say, "Hey, I really, really want this job. I got really, really good job skills. I know I can do it. I went to school for this. I'm blah 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 blah. All this tech. But then you don't get it. It's like, well, in my case, you have to be thankful you didn't get it because like God saw something you didn't see, and He's preparing you for something better than what you thought was good.
Maybe it's a toxic place. You never know. There's a
That's
lot of
right.
those lately.
Yes.
Also, when us as Christians sometimes we get spoiled, and sometimes we want everything fast, like you say, and sometimes the road to heal or the road that the Lord needs to give you what you pray for, it takes time. It happens to me. And sometimes we get spoiled. We want everything fast, man. Cause
Hey,
that's,
that.
that's Amazon's. That's Amazon's fault.
We blame
We got it.
Amazon,
We
man.
want everything prime.
Hey, man,
But
that's that's
there's an announcement not paid for. Let me back
Yeah.
off on that now. It's too late.
let's
But
see.
Well,
you see what I'm saying? Some people, oh, if you pray, the Lord will give you. Yeah, it will give you, but sometimes it takes time. You need to be humble and just wait.
That's right. But
man.
so what? What's the Bible verse exactly? I'm not going to butcher it, but it says, "Do not be anxious, but in everything prayer and supplication and thanksgiving."
Yep. Yep.
I hope I didn't butcher that, but it's one of those. I was
Close,
reading that the
buddy.
other
Close.
day.
It's all right.
But yeah, that's um, you have to, and even you also have to be this too. Like if you pray for something and you don't get it, and you're really bummed you don't get it, well, pray and say thank you for not giving me that. Thank you, I didn't get that because there's a reason why I didn't get that right away.
Man.
If it's something, pray that hey, if it's your will, then I'll get it.
Yep.
Hey, fellas, I
Mm.
so thanks for having me on, and I'll holler at you guys later.
Okay, so before y'all go, y'all want to say a prayer to lead the show out? Anything else y'all want to say? Anybody y'all want to thank?
Oh,
Hey, yeah, we can do that real quick. And honestly, just thank you for having us, bro. Thank you for letting us be a part of this. I don't know if we hit 10 viewers, but it's all right. If we didn't, the shirt's going to you.
Okay,
um,
awesome, thank you.
so, hey, shout out to you, brother, for having us. Like I said, it was awesome. We had fun. I love it when we can talk about random stuff and nobody cares. That's
Yes.
what makes it
Oh,
fun, you know?
I enjoyed it because
Um,
if anybody didn't hear Jesus from this show, there's something wrong. They wasn't listening.
right. But man, thanks to our families, our wives, and everything that support us and that are here for us. Everybody who's been following us and staying in touch with us, who hang out with us after the shows just to say what's up and pray. We're having a blast doing this. We do it for the Lord, so it's great. It's great. And if you guys want to stream our music or anything, we're on all the streaming platforms. Um, we're on social media everywhere. Official Reborn Band. Check us out. You can reach, or you could look us up on officialreborn.net to reach out, join our mailing list stuff that we have. We try to send monthly newsletters to everybody,
oh yeah.
just to say what we're doing. Yeah, Rob might want to get on that. Uh, just want to, we try to keep everybody updated, let them know what's going on with us, how things are going, even in our personal lives. We throw stuff out there, say, hey, Rob had surgery, keep him in prayer. We try to make sure that we're focused on God, but we want to let people know that we go through it too, no matter what. So we just keep us in prayer. Thank you again, and I'll let everybody else talk.
I summed it up good, bro. Just a big shout out to everyone who supported Born from day one. We love you guys. To all of our it's in other bands, everyone from Resurrection Records, we love you guys. Resurrection
Yeah.
Mafia representing. Big shout out to Aaron Michaels. Thank you so much for taking a chance on us, and we're excited. One thing we will say is we are working on a single that we hope to release here real soon through Resurrection Records. So keep on the lookout for that, and
Yep.
just your prayers. We love all y'all.
All right. Well, that's great. Well, thank y'all for coming on. It's been super great. I've enjoyed it. Anytime y'all want to come on, this is episode I think 47. So I do these every Tuesday and some on Mondays. So appreciate it, guys.
Cool.
God loves y'all.
Thank you. Man,
Thank you.
thanks, brother.
All right. That was cool. All right. Let's see.
All right, I will leave you all my way. Please allow me a little.
So okay.
I think we're still live right now.
So I
Well,
got one more quick thing to read before the show ends.
Oh, I
No.
thought.
So, so this is a short story called The Combination. And it says the temporary Sunday school teacher was struggling to open a combination lock on the supply cabinet. She had been told the combination, but couldn't quite remember it. Finally, she went to the pastor's study and asked for help. The pastor came into the room and began to turn the dial. After the first two numbers, he paused and stared blankly for a moment. Finally, he looked sincerely heavenward as his lips moved silently. Then he looked back at the lock and quickly turned to the final number and opened the lock. The teacher was amazed. I'm in awe at your faith, Pastor, she said. It's really nothing, he answered. The number is on a piece of tape on the ceiling. That's a
Wow.
neat that's a knee slapper right there.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see, Adam. All right, so show's over. Appreciate y'all watching. Thanks for watching, Adam. Commenting.
Thank you,
See y'all
brother.
later.
Take care, bro.